Good morning students, class 11th. Beta, in the previous lecture we have discussed about law of conservation of mass, including physical and chemical changes. Now next is law of conservation of mass and energy. What does it mean? In case of various reactions such as nuclear reaction, especially in case of the nuclear reaction, the reactions which involves radioactive elements. What are radioactive elements? Radioactive elements are those which emit alpha, beta and gamma radiations after gaining energy. In detail we will discuss about this concept in the next unit. So in nuclear reaction it was found that the mass of product is slightly less than the mass of reactant. Mass of product was found to be less than the mass of reactant. In the previous law we discussed that mass of reactant is always equal to mass of product, but in case of nuclear reaction it was found that mass of product is less as compared to mass of reactant. Clear? It means the mass of reactant is greater as compared to mass of the product. Now the question which arises to our mind is that why the mass of product here is less, और वेयर इज़ द मास लॉस्ट. क्लियर? मास ऑफ प्रोडक्ट जो है उसकी अमाउंट कम क्यों आ रही है, तो वो कहाँ पर उसका लॉस हुआ है. इट वाज एक्सप्लेन्ड बाय एल्बर्ट आइंस्टीन बाय यूजिंग द इक्वेशन E इज इक्वल टू mc². नाउ द आंसर टू दिस क्वेश्चन वाज गिवन बाय साइंटिस्ट कॉल्ड एज आइंस्टीन, and he stated that this mass which is lost here, this is the mass of product, it means here mass is lost. Now Einstein explained that this mass is converted into energy. The mass lost is converted into energy. Actually this energy is a useful energy, so the mass lost here is converted into energy according to this equation given by Einstein. E is equal to mc². Here this m stands for loss in the mass or mass lost, and c is the velocity of light, we know it. So according to this nuclear reaction concept, the law of conservation of mass has been modified and is now termed as law of conservation of mass and energy. And this law states that mass and energy are interconvertible. Mass and energy, they are interconvertible, but the total sum of this mass lost and this energy, or simply the total sum of this mass and energy during any physical or chemical change remains the constant. Sum of these two remains constant. It means the sum of these two becomes equal to mass of the reactant. Clear? So this modified law is called as law of conservation of mass and energy. Now numericals based on this law. The first question given in your book is solved, and then 3 unsolved questions are given. Now I am solving the third unsolved question according to your book. Okay students, the third question, problem for practice. The statement is, if 6.3 gram of sodium hydrogen carbonate, this compound is commonly named as baking soda or sodium bicarbonate, is added to 15 gram of acetic acid solution, the residue is found to weigh 18 gram. What is the mass of CO2 released in the reaction? This is the question. So let us start. Before doing any kind of calculation in the question, first of all we have to write the reaction of the given statement. Clear? How to write the reaction? This concept was studied by you in 10th class under chapter 1st, chemical reactions and equation. Clear? For more easier, you can write here the first word equation and then write the symbol equation. Clear? You can split this statement into two forms by writing the word equation and by writing the symbol equation. Now let us start. First compound is sodium bicarbonate, combines with acetic acid, to give the residue with evolution of CO2 gas. You can write here it's completely carbon dioxide. Clear? Now the symbol equation for this word equation is sodium bicarbonate is NaHCO3, acetic acid is CH3COOH, and the residue form here is according to this reaction. Now this acid produces H positive ion. This Na combines here, resulting in formation of salt of sodium with acetic acid named as sodium acetate plus water with evolution of CO2 gas. This mixture is named as residue here. Clear? This mixture of sodium acetate and water is named as residue. Now the data given to us is the weight of this sodium carbonate is 6.3 gram, mixes with or added with 15.0 gram of acetic acid, and the residue is found to have weight of 18.0 gram. We have to find out the mass of CO2 released. Let it be X. Clear? By adding these two reactant mass of the left side, 15 plus 6, it becomes 21.3 gram. It comes out to be 21.3 gram is equal to 18.0 gram plus X. We have to calculate the value of X. Therefore, X comes out to be 21.3 minus 18.0. Therefore, it comes out to be 3.3 gram. Clear? Therefore, in this reaction, the mass of CO2 produced is 3.3 gram. We can also verify this law of conservation of mass. How we can verify? By adding the mass of reactant and by adding the mass of product. If the mass comes out to be equal, in that case, law of conservation of mass is valid, or the statement is in agreement with the law of conservation of mass. Clear? In the next lecture, students, we will discuss about the law of constant composition or the law of definite proportion.